What is up, bass fishing freaks? Luke Reeser here from Too Fat to Hunt Outdoors. So I am out at the lake this morning. It is a beautiful morning. So yesterday it was like 105 degrees with the heat index. It was scorching, and it has been here a lot recently. And last night we had a little storm come through, like little micro gust wind mini tornado thing. I don't know, it lasted about 10 minutes and did quite a bit of damage around. But we didn't get much for rain or anything else. And the temperature started dropping, and when I woke up this morning, about an hour ago, it was 66 degrees. 66 degrees. So it freaking feels beautiful out right now. I can just lay down and take a nap. But I'm not gonna do that because I've got a brand new bait that I wanna show you guys. So today, I am gonna be doing, I got my hands on my very first pack of Googan baits, Lunker logs. So today I'm going to be doing the Googan bait Lunker log challenge. I bought one pack, I bought them in green pumpkin, and I'm hopefully going to go through the whole pack this morning. So I haven't even opened these up yet, but they look pretty sweet. They got like air hole pockets going all the way down them. The mosquitoes are probably going to eat me alive today. So I got 3 rods ready for these. I'm gonna throw, I got one tied up for a wacky rig, Texas rig with a little weight, and then I got a big shaky head tied on. And I'll show you what that's all about here in a little bit. So stay tuned, folks. Schlaunch hunting starts now. Let's check out the Googan baits. Lunker log. If I can figure out how to get them open. Alright. They smell so delicious. I could almost dip one in my coffee this morning. So here they are. Just a Cinco. Green pumpkin, black fleck in there. They smell so good though. Feel really soft. So I'm gonna throw it on the shaky head over here on the rocks. So what I got here, this shaky head is by Mega Strike. I don't know, this is a 3/16 or a quarter. I'm not sure, I think it's 3/16. But it's kind of a bigger shaky head, more of a stand-up jig than a shaky head really, but built-in screw lock there, which is awesome, or molded in screw lock. So I'm gonna try this. There we go. See if we can get a bizzite. Water's pretty dirty. I don't know if green pumpkin's the right choice for out here. If I don't get a bite here pretty soon, I think I'm gonna dip the tail maybe or something. Okay, so I had a snag and I went to get my snag out and there's a smallmouth on it. Thought I felt a hit right away. Oh, there goes my, dang it, there goes my Lunker log. You just cost me over $1, bud. On the shaky head with the Lunker log on it. That was cool. I thought I felt a little tick right away when I cast it up there. And I started working it back and I got a snag. I drove in to pop my snag out, shut my camera off, put my rod tip straight down to bust my snag loose, and there's a smallie on there. Not too bad, eh? A little chunk, actually. Short, but he's chunky. Thanks, bud. Well, that's fish number 1 on the lunker log. And the third way that I'm going to fish this today is a regular, just a Texas rig. I went and dipped the tip of this one orange. I usually do well out here with green pumpkin plastics that are tipped in orange. Tubes and craws. So we'll give that a shot. It's kind of killing me not paralleling this with a buzzbait or a frog. There we go. Bam! Fish number 2. Not a big one. Hey, why don't you go ahead and get my boat all slimy, bud? That one came on the Texas rig. Orange tail. Who'da thunk? Alright, so 2 fish so far on the Googan baits lunker log. I'm fairly impressed with the bait itself. I mean, it's really soft, but I like soft baits. It sinks pretty fast. You know, it's a lot like the Yamamoto Senko versus like the Yum Dinger and the Strike King. Not the perfect plastics, but the shimmy sticks. They fall really slow. Which each one kind of has their own place, I guess. I've been on bites, you know, where you have to have that fall, that slow fall with the Yum Dinger. And I've been on bites where they want it falling faster, like the Yamamoto. And I guess it depends what you're doing. If you're flipping it like this, Texas rig, it don't really matter, because you got a sinker on there and it's gonna fall fast regardless. But if you're throwing a wacky worm around, you know, weightless, you might have to have 2 different packs with you to adjust the fall ratio depending on what fish want it. There we go. Oh yeah. Get in the boat, son. A little bigger one. Oh. I don't know what my problem is lately with holding fish, but there we go. Not too bad. Number 3. All right, so what I did with that one, I took a new one out of the pack and I dyed 3/4 of it black. Pretty ripped up there. They are a real soft bait. If you can get more than a couple fish off of one of these, you're doing good. Take 2, folks. First lake was kind of sucky. So went home, picked up the Osho. Where you going, bud? That way. Just put in at a different lake. We're gonna see if we can catch a few donkeys. Last time we were at this lake was opening morning. We hit 2 lakes that morning, the same 2 lakes that we hit today. So we're gonna go over and see if we can flip some Googan baits, Lunker logs into these bushes and catch some donkeys. Stay tuned for lake number 12. Cast out the back and parallel. Well, you have perfect opportunity right there. There we go. Oh, big one. Giant. Lost my spinner. Well, that was worth it. There's number 4 on the Googan Lunker log. What a giant. That was well worth losing my freaking blade over. Huh? You're in the prime spot, bud. Keep casting at that wall. Where'd it go? Oh, that worked that back. There might be fish there. That's good. Work it back. Good job. Get him in here. Get him in. Get him in.
Biggie.
You
bet. Maybe a 1 pounder.
You betcha.
Just a 1 pounder.
What'd you catch him on? What is it?
I can't see it.
A Googan baits?
A Googan bait.
Lunker log?
Oh, now you gotta fix it.
Lunker log, baby.
Is that a 1 pounder?
No.
Oh. Third fish.
Look at that.
Here.
Look at that lunker log. Fish number 5.
No, fish number 3 for me. That's my secret.
Oh, you got a mess.
I know. Well, I didn't make it on purpose.
Are you killing them?
Biggie.
Oh.
It's almost a keeper.
2 pounders.
Oh, man. All right, well, I'm going to take a nap, I think.
All right, Ole, I'll talk to you this week, probably tomorrow. Okay, bye.
Uh-oh.
What? There we go. Look at that donkey. Just another way you can fish a Googan Lunker log as a chatterbait trailer, or as a buzzbait trailer. You want a buzzbait? We'll get you a buzzbait. Well, folks, that's a wrap. We went through the entire pack of Lunker logs. We fished them a ton of different ways, and we really had to do that to get some bites. So started off this morning just throwing a wacky worm and a Texas rig Cinco, and then on the Shaky head too. And then once I picked up the Osho, and we dyed them a whole bunch of different colors. I did some purple, some black, some chartreuse, some orange. Orange seemed to be best, actually. Orange and black were the ones we caught the most on. Picked up the Osho, came out to the second lake, and we caught a few dinks. Put a little piece on a buzz bait and caught a few. Putting a little Colorado blade on the bottom of it, I think helped me get that one bite down there, because they're having a tough time seeing it, I guess, with 2 inches of visibility in this muddy old pit of a lake. So my first impressions on the Googan Baits Lunker log, it's a pretty good stickworm. I mean, I don't really see any difference than any other stickworm. It's soft, and I like that. I like the softer baits. But if you're a budget fisherman, I think you're going to struggle with it, because they're $6.99 a pack and they rip pretty easy. They do fall pretty fast. So that's it, folks. I've had a ton of fun doing these challenge videos. We've did a few. I think this is 3 in a row now that I've done challenge videos. I have fun doing it, shaking things up rather than just going fishing. You know, it teaches you discipline and adaptation. You know, you got one bait and you got to try to catch fish. And I mean, if I would have thrown other baits today, I would have caught a lot more fish. I mean, I know if I would have thrown a buzzbait or a frog right away this morning down at that lake, I would have caught some. Or if I would have thrown a crankbait. And here, if I'd throw a spinnerbait more, I guess I could have put a chunk on a spinnerbait like I did the chatterbait, but you win some, you lose some. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do that now. Hit the bell so you get notified every time I put out a video. Destroy that thumbs up button. Luke Reeser signing off. Always remember, you're never too fat to fish.